I don't know about you guys, but I have been extremely disappointed with Mattel's Mini Racers advent calendars over the last few years. They've literally just been recycling the same old stuff. They've been repainting those plastic accessories, just new colors, putting them into the New Year's set and calling it a new advent calendar. And then they put one new mini racer in the calendar, but they've been so lame, like Doc Hudson with a wreath decal on his hood, or Sheriff with a tree decal on his hood. Just no creativity whatsoever. They've really devolved to a point that they aren't even worth buying each year. And they used to be great. I loved all the accessories you would get out of them and the track that you would be able to assemble. But thankfully, here we are today with the ability to review Tomica's inaugural advent calendar for the Disney Cars line. As you can see, 2024. This is brand new, guys. I have no idea what to expect. Obviously, with the mini racer advent calendars, we've come to expect, like, okay, we're going to get all these plastic accessories. We're going to get some minis themselves. We're going to get some track pieces, and we're going to put it all together. I don't know what this is going to be about, so I'm very excited to dive in. It says there are 24 gifts inside. The package presentation is beautiful, a lot of which I can't really read because it is in Japanese, but we can read, the translated parts. Includes specially designed Lightning McQueen and Mater. So you do get 2 exclusive cars in this set, which is a great start. I don't know if they're going to do this yearly, but hopefully they do, because they'll serve as a good alternative for Mattel's mini racers calendars, which really have not been that great. So we'll be able to open up this front door here like it says and start getting into it. But I do want to take a look at the sides of the box here without hitting my Christmas decorations down. This is, by the way, day 7 of the 12 days of Christmas, and we'll get to the shout outs later on in the video. But on the side, you can actually, I guess, see some of the items that will be included in the set. Looks really cool. I see some good signs, some cones. I really like the tires with the flowers in there. That looks good. You have like a cutout of the snow car, who's become very popular from Cars Land, obviously, and then he has also been included as a plastic piece in the Mattel calendars, which I have to say is pretty cool. It's probably one of their best parts that they still have going. Open the front of the box to reveal the play map, so we'll be doing that for sure. Hopefully this doesn't result in me mutilating the box like we did with the Mattel Advent Calendar this year that I reviewed a couple weeks ago. That was a tough video. I don't remember being that upset in a video in a long time. See, it says only special cars Tomica is included in the set. I think actually they're just trying to tell you that, Luigi, Red, Sheriff, and Sarge are not included. But yeah, no, I was like very upset. And I don't get upset in these videos. By the way, open the 24 calendars. You will have to open the box to find out what's inside. I think this side just is the same as the other side. But yeah, I don't get upset in these videos much at all. And like, why would I ever get upset, right? We're having fun reviewing cars. Like, what is there to get, ticked off about? Well, I just thought that Mini Racers Advent Calendar, the 2024 Mattel Mini Racers Advent Calendar, was their worst effort in years. The box just was poorly designed. And maybe this will show me, Mr. Docketer, they're all like that. Like, you got to stop complaining. Like, it just is what it is. But hopefully that's not the case, because I was just, like I said, very disappointed with the Mattel calendar this year. So really cool here. You can actually see the entire radiator springs laid out all the way down to the taste in here. That's awesome. I like that they include the Tomica versions of the cars intermixed with the graphics. That's actually really cool. And then you get a snowy Willys Butte over on the right side. That's awesome. This is so cool so far. All right, well, I also love how they put all the numbers in order. Unlike Mattel's, where they're all spread out and you have to take a minute to find the next box. And, when you start mutilating it because it's so hard to open, then it's really even harder to find the numbers. I know. I need to get that off my mind. But, yeah, they're in order here. And look how easy that was to open. Let's see what we got here for day 1. Move that flap over. See what this is here. Kind of looks like 2 mailboxes. Oh, no, these would be 2 gas pumps for Flo's V8 Cafe. So it'll be interesting to see how much in this calendar is like plastic and how much is kind of like a cardboard cutout type thing, which is kind of what I feel some of it will be. But these are plastic with stickers on them. And yeah, very cool. Gas pumps for Flo's V8 Cafe. You can see the Texas T logo there on the bottom, which is blurred out, so you can't really make it out. But we know that that is what that is supposed to be. And you get two of them. We'll see if those connectors come into play at all. Good start, good start. Let's see what number 2 is. Hopefully this is a die cast. Nope, that's fine though. I really thought they would start you off with McQueen pretty early on. Here's some of those road signs I was telling you about. Really, really nice. Like these will probably end up being some of my favorite pieces because we don't really have anything equivalent from Mattel that have come, either with cars themselves or previous calendars, where we do have, Flo's V8 Cafe, like Precision Series set and the play set from, many, many moons ago. So those aren't as special to me as these, like where you get a cool parking sign here or a US Route 66 sign, which is actually, that's pretty awesome. If it only didn't have the copyright Disney Pixar there on the bottom, that's pretty bad. You could have put that on the back. Yikes, man, that almost ruins it. Yeah, really cool road signs. These obviously will still look good with the Mattel cars. Although, if you guys don't know, Mattel is 155 scale versus Tomica being 164 scale. So slightly bigger than Tomica's stuff, but oftentimes it is pretty compatible. All right, moving on to day 3 here. Still no Lightning McQueen. What is this? Looks like a Christmas tree of some sort that we're going to be able to display. So you got the base for it. Almost looks like a cookie cutter. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You got like the cutout, plastic cutout for the tree, and then a sticker on the inside there with some tires wrapped around it. That's pretty nice. So far, no cardboard cutouts, a lot of plastic with the stickers. And then that just goes in here like that. So another pretty cool, unique piece. All right, moving on to day 4 here. This probably won't be a McQueen either. Yep, nope. What we have here? Okay, so here we do have a cardboard cutout type of item of Luigi's Casa della Tires sign, home of the Leaning Tower of Tires. I feel like I've never seen that logo before where it's kind of cartoonish and yellow and black. That's kind of interesting. So yeah, this would just be, unfortunately, a cardboard cutout that you should be able to fold up to get it to stand on its own. It's in a very tight bag though. Just bust it open. So yeah, I guess pretty simple. Just fold it down the middle and it'll stand on its own. All right, that's fine. I kind of expected that, like I said, so no biggie, although would have preferred probably like a regular plastic sign like we have been getting here. What do we have up here? Some more plastic pieces. Looks like some ferns. Some Christmas ferns. Or bushes. Or just trees. So we got the red base here. In goes our tree, and there you go. Some nice decoration. Don't know what that hole is there for. That's a little weird, unnatural looking hole within the leaves. And another one just like it. All right, yeah, that's cool. Put those with the road signs. Moving right along here to day 6. These look like some presents, maybe some plastic gifts. Oh yeah, that's awesome. These actually may end up being one of the best inclusions because I could use these in my thumbnails. I could use these in my Radiator Springs Christmas setup. You can think of a whole bunch of applications for these, whereas the ferns I just pulled out, probably not. But yeah, these are great, very much so in scale with both Tomica and Mattel cars. You could put this on Guido's forks, I bet, and he would look awesome carrying this around. So very nice there. Again, I don't know if these are supposed to eventually connect to something on the base, but yeah, happy about that. I'm shocked that they have not given us a diecast yet, because if you're actually just opening one of these per day, I feel like you really want to start off within the first 3 days with Lightning McQueen or Mater. But that's always a safe bet to just start off with one of them. We got some more road signs here with the copyright yet again below. Man, that almost kind of ruins it. Like, it's so perfect. You get the railroad crossing sign here. That's awesome. But then that copyright Disney Pixar below it just is a huge detriment. Major distractor. But hey, that's another road sign. That's our third. And here is our fourth. So just a traditional yield sign here, which is pretty cool. Hard to focus on something so small. All right. 8 is in view. Couple cones. So yeah, we're used to getting plenty of cones from the Mattel advent calendars and other manners as well. We've gotten plenty of Mattel cones. I think, Millie's come with a cone. The old 2016 movie Moments series had a few releases with cones, like Marlin Clutches McKay. I think Dexter Hoover and Charlie Checker all came with cones there. So yeah, we've got plenty of cones, but these are pretty cool. They're a little bit smaller than Mattel's though. All right, number 9. Okay, here we go. So we have a cardboard cutout of a Christmas tree with some wheels decorating it. That's cool, very unique. Again, would have preferred to have it been like a plastic effort. Maybe a little less detailed, but at least it's a little sturdier. I don't know even how oh, there we go. So yeah, it's just gonna sit on the base like that. That's fine. All right, so we're at 2 plastic or cardboard cutouts. The rest have been actual plastic accessories. More ferns? Are you kidding me? I don't know about this one, Chief. So you get 2 more Christmas ferns in addition to the 2 that we already got. So this is our real first duplicate of a day. Although we got 2 gifts in one single day, this is the first time where you got something that you got exactly before on a different day, or an earlier day, I should say. All right. Hopefully those come into play maybe in a bigger way down the road here, but yeah, not super fond of that. Here's a big door. This has got to be Mater. Oh no, it's the snow car cut out. All right. Let's see what we can make of this. I will say it's been very easy to open all these, and they've been safely packed in here in little baggies, so they're not just in there raw like a lot of the Mattel stuff is, and sometimes they come bouncing out because you're struggling to get them out of the plastic blisters so much. Like, this is in there really nice, and oh yeah, this is cool. You get 2 snow cars to set up like that. You just fold the bottom of it and it'll stay up. See, they put the copyright on the bottom here, so when you have it on display, you don't actually have to see that. That's pretty cool. Again, not as good as a real thing, like a Tomica diecast of this would be awesome, but I'll take what I can get. All right, moving on to day 12 here, a smaller door for sure. More road signs. Sure, why not? These look like new ones again. That's really cool. We're at 6 total unique road signs so far. It looks like a stop sign here. And what was the other one? Was that like a radiator spring sign of some sort? Ooh, we don't. Be careful, guys. Do not want to get that tape onto the sticker itself. That could be disastrous. But yeah, that's tough. You're trying to pull these out of the bag here, and you got the tape on the end of the bag itself. Fortunately, we avoided catastrophe there. So yeah, cute little radiator springs with the radiator cap sign here. 1930, I guess, was when it was founded. That doesn't really sound right, but I'm sure it's accurate. And then you have a stop sign here. I like how they're a little weathered, like there's some dirt and rust on these signs. So they look like they fit into the world and they aren't just brand new, kind of like you get with some accessories because they're just, regular plastic and they don't add any true detail to it. So yeah, the stickers on there make them look a little bit more lived in, make the world look lived in. All right, so unfortunately we got a little too aggressive there, but just is what it is when it comes to opening this stuff. Got another cardboard cutout in here with a pier. Oh, I was really hoping that these would be an actual plastic accessory. This is like the tire flower pots, I think. So again, be careful with that tape. Don't want the tape to accidentally latch onto these and then tear some of the graphics off. But yeah, I mean, I would have really liked if these were actual pieces, even if all the tires were connected and it was just a little small plastic piece with the bows on it. So not flowers, actually. Those are just like wreath and bows, essentially. So yeah, again, you'll just fold that bottom half there and they'll stand up like such. Oh, you got bells here. So you had two with the bows, and now you got two with bells. That's pretty sweet. All right, I'm glad that they didn't just give you four of the same. Good stuff there. Moving on to 14, really small door here. Looks like another Christmas tree. Yep, so we already did get one of these. I think it was like day 3 that we got this. Yeah, this is identical to that earlier one, but that's fine. Never have enough Christmas tree action. All right, number 15 over here. More cones. All right, so we've hit a couple duplicates now in a row. You got yourself another tree. You got yourself another pair of cones. Again, though, you never have enough cones. All right, sure. So you got 4 cones now in total. Going down here. Oh, 16 is right here before we snake back around to the other side. What is this? It feels like a big tree. That's awesome. All right. So we actually do get a plastic accessory of a tree here. It's a little bare, a little scant. I'm surprised that there aren't any decals on this, to be honest. That's a little strange. But hey, a tree is a tree nonetheless. Maybe through the next few days here, they'll give us some decorations for it. I would hope so, because that is a bare looking tree. All right, here we have cardboard cutout for Mater, towing and salvage. Interesting. All right. Wasn't expecting this, but we'll take it. Mater, cool. Very iconic sign there. This is a big one. This has to be a diecast, right? No, still no diecast. I am bamboozled. What is this? It looks like half of an igloo. What on God's green earth is this? Okay, we're folding. It looks like the entranceway to like an igloo. It's got like a snowy, very smooth but bumpy texture there. Huh. I don't know where this will come into play, but yeah, so far I like it, I guess. All right, that was 18. We have to go down here to 19, so we're kind of going a little out of order here. They mixed up some of the days here on us. Is this another tree down here? No way. No way they're giving us another bare, naked tree. They are. Wow. Man, I really hope there's some decorations over the next few boxes here, or the next few doors. Because these are some nice trees, but they're just so bland. You got the star on top, but it's like green. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, 20 here. Very small door. Are these more of Flo's VA Cafe gas pumps? It would appear as such. Okay. So we've ran into some more duplicates now. So now almost everything besides the road signs, I think, has gone duplicated. In fact, I think everything has. You got 2 gifts. Maybe they'll give us 2 more gifts over these next 3 days. All All right, 21. 4 days. We got 4 left here, guys. Hopefully, it's a good 4. This has to be like, nope. Oh, no way. They gave us 2 more cones. Are you kidding me? All right, I don't know. Because don't 2 of these final days have to be McQueen and Mater? I'm very confused, guys. Those remaining 21, 22, and 24, or 23, 22, and 24, don't look like they could hold a full diecast. And they're giving us our 5th and 6th cones, guys. Oh, I was hyping this up as it's going to be so much better than Mattel's, but like, really? We're doing 6 cones? Oh, okay. All right. Sure. I guess. At least with the 6 road signs, they were all different. What do we have here? Gateway to Ornament Valley, Radiator Springs, a snowy landscape. That's pretty cool. I like the wintry design on Willie's Butte there and the gear wrench snowflakes. The font that they use for Gateway to Ornament Valley is so basic, though. You got the copyright Disney Pixar. Jesus. So I'm starting to think that this actually connects the 2 trees. Now, yeah, I'm pretty sure, and I might have this wrong, but I saw these 2 pegs here. So it kind of feels like that goes like that. Feels pretty secure. And then I think we're getting somewhere. So not the kind of decorations that I was anticipating, but it's something to spruce up these 2 trees. So maybe they weren't necessarily intended to be like a traditional Christmas tree, but rather posts to support this Radiator Spring sign. That's kind of cool. All right. All right, guys. We're on our last 2 days here. We have 23 and we have 24. What's it going to be? Oh, they are the 2 diecasts. Okay. I was like, they have to be coming in here soon. Where else could they have hidden them in the package? I can respect that, saving the best for last. I can definitely respect that. So here is your Tomica exclusive Christmas Mater. We'll do a little bit more of a review in a couple moments here, but let's get, I would presume, McQueen out of there. So whereas I thought McQueen would be first, or at least one of the first couple days, they saved him for last, which, like I said, that's totally fair. You know me, I love the save the best for last mentality in a lot of my videos, case unboxings in particular. Awesome. Looking sharp. So I'll be back with this all more organized. We'll take a look at it on the table. All right, so here is everything now onto the quote-unquote playmat, the unfoldable part of the box. Really nicely designed. Like I said earlier on in the video, they got Mater's Junkyard, they got Fillmore's Tastin', they got a snowy Willie's Butte over here, even with the detail of having a couple tires on the ground with like the rope connecting them for the starting line there. That's awesome. Now, as for the pieces themselves, obviously I had some complaints while we were going along. I just feel like if you're only going to include 2 of the gifts, okay, that's cool, but 6 cones, that's a bit excessive. Maybe instead of the final 2 cones, you do a couple more gifts, and maybe you put them in different colors instead of the green and the gold ribbon. Like, I thought that would have been cool. I think we only really needed 2 of Flo's V8 Cafe pumps, since we aren't really getting anything else in terms of like a piece of a structure of one of these other buildings. Like, we're not getting Fillmore's Tastin' sign. We're not getting anything from Sarge's. We're not getting anything really from Luigi's or Ramon's, etc. Why do we need 4 from the one place Flo's? 2 would have been fine. All of the road signs, though, are awesome. You know, very unique. That's a Tomica exclusive thing as it stands right now. You know, Mattel has never attempted really a road sign like that in any of their advent calendars or any other of their diecast type formats of releasing accessories. So overall, really fun, super unique. I hope they continue to do these. It provides a great little setup here when it's all out of the box, and you can look at the nice Radiator Springs backdrop. Still don't really know what the igloo's all about, but hey, I mean, it looks pretty cool. It probably is, it's a nice little setup. Like, hopefully I'll find a good spot to display these and, it'll look like that. But getting on to the reviews here of the diecast themselves, obviously we're going to start here with Lightning McQueen. This is just their typical expression, I'm pretty sure, but with the Holiday Hotshot paint job and the snow tires here. So usually Holiday Hotshot McQueen is depicted to just have the white wall tires, so not completely white tires, but here, they are completely essentially caked in snow, which I like. I think, that differentiates the Tomica version from the Mattel version. It's also not metallic, which the Mattel versions always have been, so I think that's a huge plus there. Honestly, it's a little bit more reminiscent of the mini racer version that Mattel does that is not metallic. But yeah, really, really nice. On the base there, cars Lightning McQueen, made in Vietnam, C24. I don't know how to read their date stamps and all that, but wanted to show you. So yeah. Obviously, for the first advent calendar that they do, it's got to be McQueen and Mater, but hopefully they can branch out and do a couple other diecasts, maybe some characters in holiday themes that Mattel hasn't done, like Lizzie or Flo. That would be pretty cool. And then here you have Mater, who is probably the best if you're, really focusing on collecting diecast, just because there isn't a good Mattel comparison for him. I guess the best would be Weehoo Winter Mater because of the green, but I mean, this Mater doesn't have a hat, and then Mattel version doesn't have the little wreath on the engine. You also have the Reindeer Mater, which is even a worse comparison because he doesn't have the green components to it. So this Mater, for all intensive purposes, is quote unquote, exclusive original Tomica design. He's also got the snow tires there as well, which look really, really good. Yeah, I mean, I think the green towing cables, all being plastic, obviously, is a little bit of a strange decision. Like, when I'm trying to design a new Mater, I'm not sure that I'm going to just immediately think like, yes, the tow cables, that part, we can change the color on and we can get creative with that. Like, I don't know, like, I would probably just leave the tow cables the same brown color and, maybe sprinkle some snow on it like Mattel did, but I would probably focus on other parts of Mater to spruce up, for the holidays. But hey, they went for the tow cables, like make them green because it's plastic and it's easy to do, I guess. And then also slap a nice little decal of a wreath, a little Christmas wreath on his engine there, which looks pretty good, I guess. Again, makes him look unique and an original design for Tomica. I don't think these will be individually released. If you were wondering about that, they seem to be exclusive to the Advent calendar. I just got mine off eBay. There's a bunch on eBay. I think I actually might get another one to keep in the package because it really is a beautiful box. And I didn't mutilate it like I did the Mattel version, but I still tore a couple of the boxes or the little doors around a little bit. I was trying to be careful, but it's hard when you're navigating around the camera and all that. But I definitely would say this is better than the last like 2 to 3 calendars from Mattel. Probably not better than Mattel's best mini racers calendar, where they had a bunch of new minis, they had some great new accessories and all that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, some of these road signs are really cool. I hate the copyright excerpts underneath, but hey, it is what it is. And some of these are better than others, like the Route 66 one, I think, the Radiator Springs one here, and the Railroad run, which reminds me of when McQueen beat out Trev, although I know it's not exactly the same. I think that's pretty cool. I also, as far as cardboard cutouts go, really like the tree here. I think the tree was a nice piece to the puzzle, a little unsteady, but hey, I think I said one of the critiques I had said about the Mattel Mini Racers calendars is that they show you all these really cool Christmas car-fied type items on the box graphics, like a tree and all that, and tires and all that, and then they don't really give that to you within the set. So this is a pretty good attempt at that, I would say. This will really fit in with my Christmas decorations, and from afar, it doesn't really look like a cardboard cutout, although it most certainly is. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Yeah, very nice. That is my conclusion. It's very nice. It's not amazing. It's not horrible. It's pretty good, right? And the snow car cardboard cutouts, I have to say, are pretty clean. Love that guy. Actually, if you guys, yeah, you see the big ornament version I have in the background here. This is probably the most realistic one you're going to get. And that was a Cars Land score a long time ago. You do, of course, have the Mattel Mini Racers version, which is a plastic piece. There's a plushie version. And now you have a cardboard cutout version from Tomica. But what the hell am I rambling about? Let's get on with the suggester, the shout out recipient for day 7 here of the 12 Days of Christmas, going to $6763. Thank you so much for all your support. You know what you have done for the channel and all that, so it means the world to me. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this episode and this day of the 12 Days of Christmas. I thought, I have to review the Advent calendar, right, during the 12 Days of Christmas. It's just perfectly fitting, because after Christmas, probably no one really would care. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 8. Thanks as always for watching. Bye now.